All right, welcome back to another exciting episode of Minetest gameplay of sorts. And today we're going to take a look at some more factory upgrades, but a mod called Bridges and Stairs Factory Style. And this is a mod that has been requested. Every time somebody sees it, that's these railings in the background and the stairs and the diamond plate. So we're going to take a look at that. Let's go. And if you like what you see here, please consider liking and subscribing. It is greatly appreciated. So real quickly, I'm up here at the factory. No, really. And, I have a new computer. Look at that. I'm going to be highlighting that mod in another episode, but it's really cool. It has an ultra wide screen. Yep. And that goes same thing for the desktop and the laptop. And it goes very nicely hand in hand with the other computer mod. So, but that's not what we're here for. No, we're here to look at these bridges and stairs. And they're wrought iron. The textures are pretty cool. And they make real nice balcony. And as you can see over there, nice stairs. So we're going to build something today. And come over here. Take a look. Over here we're going to build an access to the roof. And we're going to put a little platform here so these upper batteries can be reached using a variety of different stairs and platforms. And I just found these end rails, and I don't know why it took me that long to find these things, but they cap off this end real nicely. I'll show you how that works in a second here. So let's come over here, and we're going to put in our roof access. So we need a ladder. And you can't put, there we go. We need a ladder. And, oh, yeah, part of the, one of the criticisms of the mod is that you really have to be on it. You can see how it highlights it to, to get rid of the block. So we're going to start out with this little ladder. Very nice. And so what you will find and I've climbed many of these in my career, and I hate them just the same. Safety cages. So we are going to put some up here, going to the ceiling. And let me tell you, if you're afraid of heights, yeah, these things are a pain, but they're a lot better than climbing without them. I've used these before something happened here. I've used these before in some of my other builds. Now, go down. I have to turn that one around. There we go. So it adds a safety cage, and it looks ultra realistic. Let me get rid of this thing. I really like using that. So we come up to the top here on our roof, and there's another, there's two different plates. There's this plate, and there's this plate, and you can already see the difference. This one opens. It's a roof hatch. So instead of your conventional trap door, and I put the wrong one. It's take 4. Did I just do it again? Instead of your conventional trap door, there we go. You have a roof hatch. So that works out really, really nicely. And this is to get to our solar panel arrays up here on the main roof. So let's go back down. And it's your standard ladder. There we go. It's your standard ladder. You know, your climb down, climb up. And there we go. We have a factory style safety caged roof ladder leading to the roof with a door. So we'll come over here. This one's going to be a little bit more involved. We will put down, let's see, how do we want to do this? So we're going to go up, and a lot of these work really well with helper blocks. So we go here, and this is going to let us get to our batteries. Might have to go up one more. I thought I had this planned out, because that'll lead us to that one. And you have to highlight this to remove it. That's not the one we want, because we need to get up to the second floor. So how? Move these barrels for right now, because we're going to come over here. I want to do this. Why? I don't know. Let's see. Let's just see how well this turns out, because I need 2 stairs to get up there. There we go. Something happened. This mouse. I need a new mouse. But I don't have, there we go. So if we come there, and we're going to add, that'll work. That'll work. I will show you what I mean. So we're going to come up here, and we're going to add a little platform. And that platform will be, we need a curve. There we go. That one. Drop that bad boy there. So this way we come up. That is, let's see, that will get us to there, but I don't know if I want to do that right there. Let's do this. Let's put this one here. That'll work. That'll work. And now these concrete blocks that I'm adding, they're just helpers. So this one, we will add that. So that'll let us get up right up to the batteries. So now let's see. How that looks before we take away the helper blocks. So this one, we were going to use another of those. And I'm wondering if I should do the same thing over here. Let's see how this looks before we commit to it. You know what would be really nice is if there was a gap right there. But this lets us get underneath. You know what? We're going to go with it. We're just going to go with it. We're going to experiment here. And you know what? Why not? We're going to take that all the way to here. And then we're going to come out to here. Going to build like a little scaffolding. Well, I didn't even, this mouse is getting so, because there we go. And we're going to do something really cool at the end here. So there's a lot of different, choices that you can make. And here, because we have to get to that last battery box, I almost don't want to add, the Wow. Okay, that'll work. So we will come over here, and this is all subjective. I mean, you're gonna be able to. Oh, you're gonna be able to place these. Oh, this one just gets a regular plate because we're gonna go around. There we go. We are going to go around the corner here. It would probably. It may look better with just one, but we'll see how that works. And come out to here, and then there's going to be. Let's see what we got here. We have this one. That's what I want to use. Well, that doesn't make any sense because I could just use that. So there are different ones here, and they have, you can see these poles sticking up, and these are meant to be used on the end. So I'll show you that in a second here. We also have rails that you can use on non-standard ones. Left, right, and center rails. So let me get to that. Let's finish this. Let's do it. We want to come out one more. And I've figured out, I might not be able to do it. I've figured out, there we go. What was wrong with my pipeworks? And the reason why I had a chest at the end, and then you just rotate those to get those in there. I figured out what was wrong with my my chest at the end. Why I put a chest at the end with the blinky plant, and that was because of going into the when you go into a chest, you have to use an injector to get the items out of the chest. Okay, so this works. We have access to here. And what I ended up doing is I removed the chest and the filter injector to make the items go down quicker. But then I remembered why I put that there. And that was because the furnace can't keep up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add some stair legs here, or some supports. And I can do that one of two ways. I can do this, put another one. I don't like how that worked. There we go. And I did it wrong again. Finally. I think that looks plausible. Why not? So let's add another one. Cool. So we come out here. Now I put something here. You know, this one I might just actually want to use a fence post. Or maybe a concrete post. Let's do that. Because we want to make sure that this has enough strength. And look pretty much realistic. That looks pretty realistic. So what it does is it gets us up here to work on these battery boxes. And then at the end, you can see here how this hangs over. Now, if you like that, that's fine. You know what? I might actually replace those. Well, I'll work on that. Everything's subject to change. So on here, boom, we had those little fence ends. So if you like that look and you don't like that metal hanging out, just add one of those. And actually that looks kind of cool. but you know, that might be an OSHA regulation. So there we have this little scaffolding going up to get to our upper battery boxes. And let's put our barrels back because of why not. I really like these barrels, but now I've kind of cluttered up the area. So let's just do 2. That'll work. And extended that out. I have this going up here. We have the railings here, so we could use those as railings. And they're all in here. So if we come over to here, I have the stairs here with the rail, and you can make them too wide because you have different inventory items here, as you can see. And we have stair rails on the left side and the right side. So you could literally make a 4, 5, 6 wide, and then you have the stairs without the rails. So you could either use a simple one here with rails on both sides, or rails on the right, left, and nothing in the middle. And occasionally I will do 2 wide. And then you can do little things like baskets where you come off of. Now, I use these rails, like I said, pretty much everywhere. And as a matter of fact, we will show some of the other usages for them. So now this is coming together nicely. However, it is getting kind of busy in here. So I think, oh, there we go. I think this is enough for the factory. We have a nice little railing, a realistic platform to get up to the battery boxes. I cleaned up this area here with the injector, although that did look kind of cool. I might put it back just because of the looks. And I restarted the mine. We have our realistic looking roof hatch. Very cool. And I've used that before too. I used that in the emergency exit for the train tunnel over by the farm. So we have that. I am really happy because you can get down to these lower battery boxes for role-playing sakes and for, just for realism. And here we're going to continue our health and safety by adding handrails on there. Oh, look at this down here. So I cleaned up this area nicely, and I moved the toolbox into here, into this other area here. And this is the secret squirrel area, as usual. Completely redid the floors and all the walls. We have a work table with using cement posts, and because when you de-cement posts, when you put them next to each other, those turn into that. But there's another cement post that when they'll link together. So I created a table with a nice wrought iron top for working. We have some workbenches over here with a tool station and through some boxes, little shelving, make everything realistic, and it works. Yep. Changed all the lighting because the thin glow lights were good, but these added just enough detail. And then obviously the safety lines. So one of the things that I did not have is I separated the lines, and now I come out here on this pneumatic tube. I come out here and I took my uranium lump, and I come out the black line here and go into the secret squirrel locked room, which is a work in progress. So right now it just goes into a chest. And here's the toolbox, or the workstation where you repair your tools. And we have a centrifuge for making uranium and a compressor. Now I have to finish this, but the idea is to make the enriched uranium for the fuel rods. And I've been reading up on the forums on it, and you have to, I believe you have to keep putting the dust through the centrifuge, and you have to come up with a certain level, and then you compress them in, and they will create fuel rods for use in a nuclear power plant. I'm not really going to build I don't want to build a nuclear power plant. However, just the idea of being able to do it is cool. We're going to add some definition here, because definition is always good. And this has a secret squirrel entrance still working, but I wanted to give it more depth. So there you have it. So what we have here, and you could do loads of different things, which I'm going to show you in a second. So we have the stairs, they come up here. I use them, well, let's go back over here. I use these stairs everywhere to make different platforms, and they allow you to get into different areas. I went too far. There we go. So it's all your imagination of how actually you want to do it. I mean, I have a straight staircase here. I have a staircase that wraps around, and we're going to come up. And like I said, this one here, it comes up and then it curves over into the factory. This one here comes up now, and we have a nice little realistic platform to get over here to work on the battery boxes. And what I should do is I should take away these bars here. Let's see how that would look. In doing so, because what I want to add is, well, that didn't work. You know, I should have just left. There we go. In doing so, now we can get up to the batteries. So if we take that away and use this one here, because we do need, there we go. That looks even more realistic yet. So I will go back instead of, I wonder how fast I can do that. Because we do need, see if it'll let me. Nope, of course not. Not going to let me do it without helpers. Actually, it did. But we are going to do it the fast and easy way. And that is, oh, that's lovely. My mouse double clicks sometimes. That even looks that much more realistic, because now we can get up here and do that. So let's finish the job at hand. But this is how you're gonna experiment and play with, and this precision. I'm trying to be real precise. I have to concentrate all my, I did it wrong, because this one needs an end plate. So we can just go, where are you, Mr. End Plate? There we go. So we're going to do this real like that, but we're going to use a screwdriver, and we're going to twist it around. There. Look at that. Now we can work on our battery boxes. I wonder why I did that. Huh. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So we have a realistic, safe style work bench there with supports. I really like that. So one other thing is, let's take a walk out here to the factory. because I've been, here's a double wide stair that I used for double. And also what I've done, I filled in the quarry. The quarry was done. So I filled it in with water. Yes, I did. And I'm going to move the quarry over to there and resume that. Look at this. I was playing around on another server and I saw how the person did this shape and absolutely loved it. This is the ethereal, survival and ethereal. Ethereal. Yeah, ethereal. And since this factory produces shapes, balls, and columns, that's what they started out as. So I put these here, which look really, really cool. Whoever, I don't know who made it. I couldn't find a plate on the server that showed who owned the property. But whoever came up with that design, and I modified it a little bit, that is cool. And it's just using marble, Technic marble with these Technic stairs slanted, and these cylinders that were made from the CNC machine in here. See all these shapes here? They were made in there. So that, and there was a couple other designs on there that the person had, but that looks awesome. Kind of looks like a finger though. Kind of looks like Squidward's house. There we go. So here's another one. You know what I could have done is I could have came in here and added, where's my plate? There. That is going to look awesome. Except for it won't let me put it in. Why won't you let me put you in? Come on. I don't have all day. Is that what I wanted? I think so. It won't let me. That's because this door. Let's do this. Yeah, the door won't let me. That door won't let me do what I want. See, I wanted, there was a brick there. And it should. That should let me do what I want. And it should have let me. See, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to come up like that. And then I'll just put the door on the inside. Duh. Oh, so what we would do is we put the door right there. Look at that. Look how we solved all the world's problems. Of course, that looks a little goofy on the inside, but I can deal with that. I can put surround up on here to make it look, to make that look. But the overall, now, if you're really into health and safety, that's a no-no, because all doors must open outward in case of a fire, because then you can't push on the door. So we are in violation of health and safety. Yes, we are. So you see here, we have this ladder. Not good. Maybe in the olden days it was good. So what we are going to do is we are going to get rid of said ladder. And let's see what we can do about putting a stair in. So let's go here. And then we will come up here. and put in a rail and another stair. Where'd you come from? Why did you do that? There we go. We come up here. Now, obviously, it uses up more room than. So this one we're going to need a turnaround. Not a turnaround. What do you call that? A platform. If we come up one more. I really did not put any thought into that. I was just winging it, as you saw. So yeah. But you know what? That's the fun of game playing. So let's see if we can do that again. If not, if this doesn't look good, what then I will do is I will go back to that other usage of the cage, the safety cage. Because this doesn't lend itself well. Okay, so we get to the top. And we need to curve. So when we get to this top area here, we need one of these. Spin it real quick. And go. Sometimes you fall through. I'll be honest with you, I'm not liking this. But we're going to see it through. Okay. That'll work. It definitely will work. Let's make this safe. Throw up some rails here. That's not the rail I want before we end this episode. So we'll put safety rail on here. We won't put one on here yet because we need to no. Where's my safety rails? Oh, so this one what we're going to use is, and like I said, there's a lot of different. If you go to the person's page, we need that one. So you can configure these. All right, what? There we go. And we need a corner. And you got to be very careful when trying to remove these because, like I said, they will. You have to make sure you highlight them, or else you'll see. Yeah, I'm not liking this too much. It's not bad. I mean, this is useless area up here. Obviously, I'm going to move the. Ooh. Let's do another one. And wouldn't you know, that is the one that I got rid of. The ladder. Come on. There we go. So if we there's the cage. You know what's really weird is that's the correct way. Let's see if there's a hoop. It's kind of dangerous. I guess not. Oh, we need one more cage. See, I'm just trying to be lazy because that should have lined up. Why it didn't line up, I don't know. So we come out here. Let's get rid of Mr. Skylight here. I'm just gonna put that there for now. And let's do our is that it? Nope. Wrong one again. Wrong one again. There we go. I like it. Okay, so basically we have our stairs, and you can go completely nuts with these stairs. I'm gonna leave that because I kind of do like that. This is a compact area, so that works. But that's basically, and I don't need that block there. I don't know why. I don't know why that did that. So we are going to, as a matter of fact, no, that's there we go. As a matter of, oh, you know what other thing that tends to all right, we will fix that. I'm starting to like that a little bit more. What's throwing it off is this wooden band around here. Is now I need something to support the floor right here. And I got just the thing that might be able to do that. And that would be in the form of a fence post. So let's do this. Let's take our wrought iron fence, one of my favorite fences here, and let's add some support. It looks doable. I just have to fix this outside area. So that's going to do it. I have some touch-ups I want to do on this turret here. So we've added a bunch of realism and some stairs, some. I need a new mouse. I need new computers. Please help me. Somebody sponsor me. Yeah. So we have all this neat stair rail set up. We have a realistic roof hatch. We have a nice little platform which allows us to get up to our battery boxes. And see, my battery stayed up and the sun is coming up now, so I have enough power. We have everything working perfectly. That's going to do it. In the next episodes, I'm going to be reviewing some mods and some texture packs and go from there. So link to this stair, the Bridges and Stairs factory style links, and links to all my mods, all the mods will be in the show description, like in every video or at my website. Another thing, please post screenshots of your favorite builds If you want to show them off on the website, on the photo upload page, go from there. So thank you very much for watching, and everybody have a fantastic day. Goodbye.